Now, y'all, this is the reason why I'm not as high on Oregon, why I'm nervous about them. I know they have a really good roster. I know the coach Dan Lanning is doing his thing in the portal. But, bro, one of your top players out of high school has broke his leg? And it's just like, dang, bro, this is like another significant injury for Oregon, right? Because remember, Evan Stewart got hurt as well. Now, I'm not sitting here saying I'm an Oregon insider or that he was going to start or anything like that. But you have to think with the struggles they had last year in the secondary, he at least was going to probably see the field. So now you lose, at worst, depth piece, and then you also lose a guy that could potentially go get it for you. A guy that could potentially come in and play and continue to get better and better as the season wears on. It's a tough news break, man. I hate to say it. But yeah, I'm nervous about Oregon this year, man. It's just too many big injuries to some guys, and whether you guys say he's going to play or not, too many injuries to significant guys, in my humble opinion. And it's really going to test their depth. How good is their young guys? How good is guys that have never started or played before in the Oregon uniform or program? Are they going to be ready to go? If you're head coach Dan Lanning, what adjustments do you make as a coach, right? Who do you lean on in this situation, right? Because this is it. Like, this is the roster. You can't – it's not like NFL. You can go pick up a guy off waivers. You can go pick up a guy off the street. Like, it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? The rosters are pretty much solidified at this point. All that stuff happens in free agency. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, when the portal opens and things like that. The team is the team. You can't go in and get extra players. So that's my biggest question for, obviously, Dan Lanning. Like, how do you adjust to this news? And then who are you going to continue to trust? I know they got some veteran guys out there, obviously, you know, for Oregon. But do you feel comfortable when one of those guys go down? Who you have come in? So, yeah, y'all, I think it's going to be a test of fortitude. And, you know, for Oregon, just depending on guys that haven't been in those roles before. It's a lot to ask for, especially for the program, man. But tough news, man. Obviously reported by Pete Nakos of 1-3. 5-star prospect in 25. Long road to recovery, especially after a broken leg. I mean, hate to see that. Hate to hear that type of news, man. But I definitely think it is going to be something to watch moving forward for Oregon. And if you see those early struggles in the season, I think this will be one of the reasons why, right? Losing, you know, your receiver, losing your DB, you know what I'm saying? And then having to insert not a new offense, but a new quarterback into a really good scheme, a really good offense that you've had for years. Who would he lean on early? Will he go at the slot position and hit your slot receiver? Will he depend on the youngster, Decorian Moore? Will he put on that stud tight end that you got? Like, how do you make him comfortable? Will you run the ball more early on to get him in a comfortable spot, right? Do you run it 60-40, you know what I'm saying, in order to get him ready? Defensively, if a team is bombing you, how do you stop the bleeding? You know what I'm saying? Really good pass rush. You know, they'll have that once again this year. Pretty good linebackers, but if they can't get home, can your DBs, can your corners, can they hold up? You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of big plays. You got big opponents still this year. How do they recover? I think that's the biggest question I got for Oregon. But we'll see. This will be a true testament to Dan Lanning as a head coach and if he can overcome things like this. But that's my reaction, man. Tough news out of, obviously, Eugene and lose one of their top, obviously, prospects.